Does your DNA support my vision?
All right, all right.
Do you have the DNA for my vision? Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, do you have the DNA?
Do you have the DNA
for my vision?
for my vision?
I just need you to look at somebody else because that one didn't get it. Look at somebody else and say, neighbor,
Neighbor,
do you have
do you
the
have
DNA
the DNA
for my vision?
for my vision?
Now, only the people that really have a vision, look at one more person. You know, there's power in three. Look at one more person if you really got a vision. Now, if you don't have a vision, don't look at nobody else. And see, I don't need you to concentrate on anything but what I'm saying. Look at that neighbor and say, neighbor, do you have the DNA for my vision? Now, if the question to that is no, you need to leave those people alone. I just need to talk to some people this morning to let you understand that everybody is not going to connect with you.
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to understand you. Everybody's not going to celebrate you in the times that God is doing something for you. So what I want you to get over is the fact of everybody liking things about you. Is there anybody in here that says, you know what, I've been over that anyway. I don't care nothing about what people think about me. I don't care what they say because I know who I am in God. And I just want to really relate to those people that says, you know what, I've got a vision and I have made the mistake of sharing that with people with the opposite DNA. Is there anybody in here that says, you know what, I've mixed DNA with some crooks? I've mixed DNA with some foolish folk. I've mixed DNA with some people that weren't going where I was going, and then I became stagnant and wondered why I felt like giving up and throwing in the towel. I want to talk to somebody that says, you know, how did I get to this place where I don't seemingly understand which direction to go? What I want to suggest to you today is that at some place you have cross-pollinated with some folk that got sorry DNA. Now, let me help you here. I want you to understand that it's okay that you cross-pollinated with folk with sorry DNA, because the thing is, God says it's not because of their DNA that you're going to be able to complete the vision, but it's because of what I have created in your DNA. I need somebody in here that says my DNA is strong enough to overcome the sorry DNA. Is there anybody that's going to be honest today and say, I will be honest, I got some sorry folk around me? Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, it's not just me. I got some sorry folk around me. People that are always sorry for something. People that are always making excuses for something. Maybe it's just me, but I need somebody in here that says, you know what, I realize is that when I'm motivated to do something, everybody around me ain't going to have the same motivation.
Come on.
The text says that now Jesus passed by. Now this is what you must understand. Anytime you read in the New Testament, in the four Gospels, Jesus passing by, he passing by for a reason.
Yeah.
Jesus just don't pass by because that's the route he takes. I need somebody to understand it. God knows your situation just the way it is. And he said, I'm passing by because I know what's going on in the camp. Is there anybody that's sitting here today and say, God, I wonder if you can see where I am. I wonder if you understood how I'm really feeling. I wonder if it made sense to you, God, the things that are going on inside of my head. Because some days I believe and some days I don't. I'm going to be real with you. Say, you know what? I'm not always on 10. Sometimes I'm at a 2 and a 3. I need some folk to hop out your neighbor and say, I can be real with you and let you know that every day I ain't on the high.
Speak, Lord, speak.
But Jesus is passing by. Jesus only passed by situations that didn't call for him. I want you to understand, you may not call on God because you're low in strength, but Jesus has a way to know where you are, and he will find you in your situation and say, you know what, I was just passing by. You know, it used to be a time when folk would show up at your house and say, I just stopped by because I was in the what? Neighborhood. I come to tell somebody, now the devil has told you, Jesus is not far. He is in the neighborhood and he's already on your case. Somebody ought to rejoice in the Lord and say, thank you, God, that Jesus is passing by. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, he's passing by your house now. There's some stuff missing in your house. God is passing by. There's some things missing in your relationship. Jesus is passing by. There's some financial things you're waiting on. Jesus is passing by. Is there anybody in there says, you know what? Do not pass me.
Do not pass.
Is there anybody in there say, God, I need you now. Whatever it is that's going on, God, I need you to pass by and see about me. I'm only talking to four of you that know that I need God now. I can't wait another minute or another second. God, I need you to show up in